Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is Miss Purple. I'm here, just wanted to come and I just want to talk for a minute, guys. I want to ask you guys a question. I was kind of upset a little bit. Have you got, ladies, especially my ladies, how are you all doing on this beautiful and blissful day? It's sunny here in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm enjoying it. I'm down here parked by where my school used to be at. It used to be Cypress Junior High School when I was going here. But as I told you guys, it's now a academy school, KIPP Academy. Right here is also a park, and there's a tennis court back there behind me. And like I told you guys, I don't know why, for some reason, I just been reminiscing on things, you know, coming up, and you know, just I don't know, it's just been good to reminisce, because you know, I don't want to forget where I came from, and I don't want to forget my past, because you know what, that's what's wrong with us now. A lot of us, you know, we forget where we come from. You know, we forget, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with forgetting where you come from. Ain't nothing wrong with leaving your past behind. But my thing is, don't forget where you come from, because a lot of us, you know, we make it out here in society, but we forget we can't. Some of us come from nothing and we become something, but we forget we came from nothing. And then we down those who have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So never forget where you come from, because the same way you got up there, you could be brought right back down. But that's not my issue that I want to talk about today. My issue I want to talk about today, you know, yesterday I went to the park and I, you know, just relaxed and enjoyed myself over at Overton Park. This is the issue that I have, because when, you know, when I go like in a store or something and I'm relaxing and I just want to look at things, or I'm in a grocery store and I'm trying to pick out things, you know, I just like going in there and doing me. You know, I already don't like grocery shopping because a lot of shit, you know, I can't eat anyway. So I like to just go in there and just take my time looking and picking. Now, ladies, I just want to say this to my ladies, whether you're married or not. You know, I just want to say this to you all. Do this kind of tick you off sometimes when a man is in there and you're in there and you speak, you know, you say hello, they say hello, you say hello back, and you know, for me, well, I'm gonna say for myself, you know, this is the average for me. You know, as you all know, I'm single. Even though I'm 58, I'm single. I've never ever been married, and I'm still not married, and I never wear a ring on my married finger. I wear a ring on any other finger, but you would never see me with a ring on this finger unless I'm married. And I've never been married, so I've never worn a ring on this finger. And so the guy, this young man, he was like, he said, I don't mind. He said, you're a very beautiful woman. I said, thank you. I said, I see you, very handsome man. And I just kept on doing, you know, doing me, shopping, you know what I'm saying? And then I went around on the other aisle. And then the next thing you know, he come around there. He said, I don't mean any harm. He said, you have a boyfriend or husband or something? He said, I see you have a ring on. I said, first of all, that ring is not on my married finger. I said, this ring is on the third finger. I said, I don't wear a ring on my married finger because I'm not married. I said, he said, well, a lot of women take their ring off and they put it on their finger. I said, well, see, I'm not a lot of women. I said, and if I was married, it would be on that finger, because I'd be a proud wife to let anybody know that I'm married. Because first of all, if I'm married, I'm going to represent, because I'm sure I'd be married to a great man, whoever that person may be. I said, and I wouldn't have no problem wearing my ring on my married finger. And then he said, okay. He said, well, you don't have a boyfriend or a man, you know, that you talk to, or just, you know, have, you know, that you go out with or sleep with or anything? I said, no, I don't. I said, I'm single. I don't mingle, and I just stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? He said, but you're too beautiful to be by yourself. I said, let me say this here. I said, it's not that I'm too beautiful to be by myself. I said, I just got fed up with the bull crap that I was being put through. So I decided to take a long break and be by myself and learn myself and learn my worth. I said, it's what I did. I said, now I don't know about other women's, because you got some people that will get out of a relationship, get in another relationship, get out of a relationship and get in another relationship because they say they love that person. Oh, I love this man. Okay, for me, I can't be in a relationship with a man in 2 weeks and get out of it and get in a relationship with another man in 2 weeks or 2 or 3 days and say I love this man. It don't work like that for me. Because when I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. Even if I'm in that relationship for 6 months, I need time to recuperate and get over that person that if I said I loved him, I loved him. It's going to take me like a minute to get over that person, because I'm not the type that get out of a relationship and just bounce back in another relationship. It may take me a year or two to get out of, bounce back into another relationship. But for me, I can go a year, 2 or 3 or 9, because the last time I've been in a relationship, it was 14 years before I got in another relationship. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the type that want to jump from bed to bed, relationship to relationship, because I'm gonna tell you, like I tell you guys, when you get bouncing out of relationship, and especially if you're sleeping with all these people, you're sleeping with all these people's souls. I'm not sleeping with all these souls, and I'm not sleeping with all these different energies. And I'm not saying it just because a lot of people say, well, you always have. No. I'm not sleeping with all of these energies, guys. I'm sorry. Miss Purple have a thing about souls, and people don't understand soul ties. No. I'm not doing it. And another thing, I'm not sleeping with all these people because there are so many diseases out here. I'm not trying to catch AIDS. I'm not trying to catch HIV. I'm not trying to catch anything that I cannot cure. Then you got so many people out here that are playing games. I don't give a damn how old you are. There are so many people out here playing games with people. So many people out here saying they love you and don't love you. They just with you just to get what they can get. I'm not for all that bullcrap. For me, if I have to lead this world a single woman, that's what I'll do. Because I love me. I keep telling people that I love me some Lavender. And Miss Lavender is not going to sit up here and play with her life to find somebody to be in her life. No, it don't work that way with me. I'm sorry about my hair, guys. It's hot. And as long as it's going to be hot out here, my hair going to be bushed out because my hair holds heat. And I wish I may just find me a beautician and just let her whack this shit short. I may just go short for the summer, because me and this hair is just not. And then if a lot of people say, well, it's short. No, it's not short, guys. This is my hair right here. This is the length of my hair. And it is long, but because it's, like I say, it holds so much heat, it draws up. My hair draws up so bad, and it won't hold right. And I went through so many hair products, and going to a beautician, it would take over $100 some to do my hair. I'm not going to tell you no story. I got a cousin. I can't find her little tail. She do hair, and I don't know where her beauty shop is. And my aunt, she used to do my hair, but, she ain't got up in age. And I don't know if my Aunt Loretta do hair anymore, but she used to do my hair. But guys, I'm just saying... And when I do tell guys, I'm not dating anybody, a lot of guys, they'll tell me, well, okay, can I have your number? And I say, no, I'm good. Why the first thing come out their mouth? Well, the second thing come out their mouth, you must be gay. I'm not gay. I don't do women. I don't bump and grind with a woman. That she ain't got shit I need. I don't need nothing that I got. She got the same thing I got. If she ain't got a wing, I ain't ding-a-dinging. She ain't got a ding-ding, I ain't winging it. You know what I'm saying? I do me and I don't do women. No, I'm not gay. I don't go both ways. I do men. And if I say I'm good, that mean I'm good. That mean I do not want to talk to you. I just move on. Why do I don't understand why guys get so infuriated with me when I tell them I'm good. It don't matter. I'm like I tell people, a woman or a man could be so handsome or beautiful, and people say, well, something will be wrong with them because they ain't with nobody and they that cute. It ain't got nothing to do with you being beautiful or you being handsome. They just fed up with the shit that people put them through. And they just need time to themselves to reevaluate their life. Because maybe, like they said, maybe it's something that they're doing in a relationship. Or maybe it's something that they just got to sit down and say, I'm not going to take this anymore. Because see, what I did, I'm not going to lie. I sat down and I went through every relationship I ever been in. And I reevaluated that relationship and said, I outweighed the pros and the cons in each of my relationships. And in each of them relationships, I looked at it and I'm like, damn, now you were just a fool in every relationship you've been in. I had to realize, did I do this? Did I do that? Did he do this? Did he do that? And I realized I was a damn good woman in each relationship. It's just that maybe I was too forthcoming about what I wanted. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm just the type, I put up with so much. Like my mama said, maybe what I was doing was giving husband material, giving a man a husband mentality when I was supposed to be giving them a boyfriend mentality. I was doing things for them that a wife should have been doing for them. And I was doing things for them that I shouldn't have been doing. You know what I'm saying? I was giving them too much leeway because like I tell a man, when I'm with you, I'm with you. What you do out in that street and represent is on you. Because when I go out, I'm going to represent my man. If a man come to me, I'm going to step into me, I'm going to let him know I got a man. I got a damn good man. I'm not going to cheat on my man. I'm not going to take another man's number or anything else. I don't feel like, my thing is, why would I cheat on a man that I'm with if I say he a good man? It don't make sense. That's why I don't understand, why would a man cheat on a woman if he said his woman is a good woman? But this the thing that it gets me. I have a damn good woman at home, but she don't like doing this in the bedroom. Sit down and talk to your woman and tell her what you want her to do for you in the bedroom. Instead, men go out and get a woman that'll do these things for them in the bedroom. Why? Why? Just go out and tell your wife what you want her to do for you in the bedroom. That's the way I see it. I don't get shit like this. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy out here how men do things, how people do things. It ain't just the men, it's women also. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I try to be real with everybody. I try to be real in what kind of relationship I want, what kind of relationship I want to be in. I don't try to portray to, like I said, have something that I don't have. I don't try to portray to be somebody that I'm not. All I try to do is just maintain the leverage of standards. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell people, be mindful. Let me lock my door because there's some young guys out here. It's some stolen cars behind the school, and they're dogging these cars out. It's a Mercedes-Benz back here they dogging out, and there's some little boys just pulled up in a Jeep, and they're dogging this Jeep and this Mercedes-Benz out that they installed. But guys, like I said, you got to be mindful of things in life, because like I said, I hate when men get mad at you or a woman because you don't want to talk to them. And then the second thing I hate is when you don't want to talk to them and they call you a bitch. Why do you have to be a bitch? Because when he realized I didn't want to talk to him, first thing came out of my mouth, oh, you ain't nothing but a bitch. Why I gotta be a bitch? Why do I have to be a bitcha because I don't want to talk to nobody? I mean, that's my prerogative, right? That's my privilege, right? That I don't want to talk to the person, right? So why do I have to be there because I don't want to talk to a person? I don't get people in this world today. But you know what? That's not just up to date, because that's how it's been with me since I was a little girl. I've been called a bitch for not wanting to talk to a person since I was a teenager. And I think that is absurd, because this is my life. If I don't want to talk to a person, I don't have to talk to a person. You know what I'm saying? But guys, I just wanted to say that, because, you know, it just it's crazy how you trying to live your life the best way you can live your life. But me is, you know, people get mad at you because you don't want to talk to them, or you know, want to be with them or something, you know. But like I said, like I always say, you know, be mindful out here, guys, of your surroundings. And please, like I always say, a beautiful smile and a kind word goes a long way, because you never know what a person is going through that day. And on that note, I just want you guys to be mindful out here and careful, because there are so many cruel people out here in this world right now. They will tell you they want to talk to you and be with you, but their intentions are not as good as you think they are. I'm just saying. So you just have to stay prayed up, morning, noon, night, and day. Like I do. I pray on an hour, each hour of the day, each minute of the day. Because, like I said, times have really changed, and people have really changed. So, like I said, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. But we can get out here and we can play with God, and we can say things, but I'm going to tell you one thing. In order for things to happen in your life and truly come to light, you got to believe. You got to believe. So on that note, Miss Purple is about to drop the mic, and I'm about to get out of here. You all have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. I come to you and I pray for each and every one of you, as I do every day. On that note, Miss Purple is about to get out of here. Peace, love, hugs, and oh yes, baby, kisses from me to you. You all have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. And I'm out. Mwah.